ABC News was the first to break the story Monday that Donald Trump was dropping out of the race for president. But was the campaign just a PR stunt to boost celebrity Apprentice? John Berman, you tracked the whole campaign, if that's what you want to call it, and you're here with more this morning.
George, his aides swear that he'd hired a campaign manager, a finance director, a campaign staff. If he were to decide to run, they say he might have very well run, but there are still others saying this whole thing was a charade, that all along this was just another sideshow in the Donald Trump circus. For more than a month, it was all Trump all the time.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
He lived it, loved it, and laid it on thick. Was he running?
I think you're going to be very surprised. You may very well be surprised. I think you'd probably be surprised.
Not just a surprise, a serious surprise. He told Good Morning America,
I have never been so serious as I am now.
In the end, a seriously surprising dud, telling advertisers he would stay on NBC's Celebrity Apprentice and
I will not be running for president as much as I'd like to.
His reasons? Well, he says business is my greatest passion, and I'm not ready to leave the private sector. Another passion? Money. Some reports say NBC is paying him as much as $60 million to stay on TV. Bad news for Meatloaf.
For Meatloaf, you're fired.
But maybe good news for voters? 64% of Americans say they wouldn't vote for Trump.
Donald Trump blew it and made himself look like a fool.
There were the jokes, especially after the president released his birth certificate, proving again that Trump's birther claims were false.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
We have been through all this before. There was the time he was serious about running in 1988 and 2000, even for governor in 2006. The lesson here, when it comes to campaign 2016 and Trump says he's seriously going to surprise us, be seriously skeptical. So now we won't get to see his financial statements that he promised you, George, he would be releasing, and we will not get to see that proof that he had investigators on the ground in Hawaii looking for the president's birth record. So now he just closes up the circus and goes home.